Hello, hello, and good morning. Let me just get my microphone in place, but I think we're going to be okay. Let me know if you can hear me. If not, I'm going to get this microphone attached, but I think we should be okay. So just let me know if you have come on that you are hearing me okay and that all is well, and we can continue. This is amazing that it is now November 29th. This is the last Sunday of November. Tomorrow is November 30th. Oh my goodness, this is so amazing. We're finishing up our Thanksgiving holiday, and today we've got a lot going on. There is so much going on. And here in Tallahassee, the weather is mild. Things are going well. Hey, Wendy. Let me know, Wendy, if you can hear me okay. I did not hook up my microphone. So let me know, and I've got you down for a card. So just let me know about the sound, please. Okay? All right. It is a warm day here in Tallahassee. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I know it's better with my mic, but I just didn't hook up. Oh, well. This is amazing, and I said this already. Thank you. And it is so perfect that what is happening now is going to be the culmination of our year and what's been happening. And here, hey, Catherine, I've got you down. What is so amazing is that we are going to experience this month of December, the preparation for 2021. So that's why today I'm just going to do an overview of the horoscopes like I always do. And then the rest of the month, I'm going to talk about the specifics. And next Sunday is going to be more about the year ahead. And also the new special that I have revolving around that. Because the Thanksgiving special is still in place. And to me, a Thanksgiving special counts for any time of the year. Hey, Agnes. Okay, I've got my three people. I've got Wendy, Catherine, and Agnes, and we're good to go. Yay, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. This is, I can't tell you about the exciting part. I feel the excitement and I'm feeling the energy already. Tomorrow, with this full moon lunar eclipse that we have in Gemini, and I just wanted to give you some overview of that before we go into horoscopes. Next Sunday will be just the reviewing the month of December, all the things that are happening, the major changes that are, you know, it's not like, okay, December 21st comes and boom, we have a major change. It's not like that. We're feeling that switching up, that changing of energy now. And that's what we're going to really experience as we move into a whole new place. We're moving from earth energy into the air energy of Aquarius. Yes, Catherine, you can sing this is the age of Aquarius. Yes, the dawning of the age of Aquarius. We're right here. Yes, that was a song from the musical Hair back in the 70s, and now we're really here. And that's what makes it so exciting, and I'm feeling it because it's all about creativity and newness and what we're going to experience. I wrote my blog for December based on what are you going to choose. And that's because I was feeling this. We've had a whole different world this year, starting in March. Our life changed dramatically. And we've gone with the flow. We've been flexible. Sometimes it's been difficult, but we've done the best that we could. And then here now is the opportunity to savor what we enjoyed and think about what we want to keep that we added on this year. And a lot of it was, if I only had time to do whatever, if I only had time to make that phone call, read that book, watch that movie I've been wanting to see, whatever it happens to be, those things may be the things that we will be keeping as we move forward because it brought us joy. It made us feel good. It made us feel better. It made us feel more us rather and our being in control of who we are, rather than feeling always that we were giving, keeping and continuing to ask if we wanted more time, that we wanted more time. Hey, Susan, I'm so glad you're here. So in light of this, Right now, the sun is in Sagittarius, and it will be in Sagittarius until December 21st when it moves into Capricorn. And the same day, December 21st, that it moves into Capricorn is when Jupiter and Saturn become conjunct. And that means they come together. And we've been watching it in the sky. They've been closer than ever. We've been watching these two bright lights in the sky slowly coming together. And it's really happening. So it really is going to be there. Right now, the moon is in Taurus, and just in about 10 more minutes, it's moving into Gemini. And Gemini is going to be where this full moon is. Gemini is all about communication and knowledge. And in light of those two things, this full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini is a biggie in terms of we are now going to be responsible for our speech. Pay attention to what you say. Pay attention to before you speak. Try and filter it, because there's a lot of us that have been unfiltered and just, blurting things out, whether it's true or not. And that's the other part that's important. Be informed before you speak. Whatever the topic is, it really doesn't matter. Be informed before you speak, because you're going to be held accountable. And who's going to hold you accountable? It could just be you. And it could also be people that you love. Because without being conscious and filtering our communication, we could be really infringing and hurting people that we really do care about. And it's time to reel that in and do it in a more thoughtful manner. Does that mean communication skills are going to be tampered down? No. Our communication skills are actually going to expand. And it's going to expand in a different way, because the old things that we have been concerned about now are going to be released at the next full moon on December 14th, because that's a solar eclipse. So this is eclipse month. These are biggies. Any eclipse, the energy of an eclipse lasts for 6 months, not just a month or 2 weeks. It lasts for 6 months. So it's really, really important that we stay in touch with being authentically communicating from our heart who we are and communicating in that fashion. So communication on a day-to-day basis has already changed, and it will continue to, and that's part of what we're going to hold on to. Those things that have been important to us, that we have found really work well, and we have actually probably been in communication more with people that we care about than we have in the past. Those are the things that we're going to hold on to. Gemini is also about neighbors, siblings, community, and we're going to figure out how we fit in, whether it's with our siblings, whether it's with our community, neighbors, whatever. What is our pattern now? How are we fitting in? I know for me, with the Zumba classes being canceled, the Zumba classes being canceled because of COVID and the pandemic, I've actually been more in touch with my neighbors than I've ever been before. And it's been a wonderful feeling, because I've been out walking. Instead of going to Zumba and seeing the same people in an enclosed room, I've been out in the fresh air, meeting the animals and the people and the neighbors, and it's really been wonderful. So over the next 6 months, you're going to have more opportunities coming to you in these areas. Open up to those opportunities. I was listening to an astrologer that I highly regard, and he was talking about the fact that we are now more than ever going to be offered more opportunities in this coming year than we've ever seen. But are you brave enough to jump in and take advantage of it? And some people will and some people won't, and it's all good. It's based on the choice that you have. Hey, Pamela. So it's all about how we want to do this. Versatility and adaptability are paramount. These are the most important things. And you're good at this. You've been doing it all year. You've been adapting. You've been versatile. You've been adapting. It's all happening. So December is a big month. This full moon lunar eclipse that we're having tomorrow is just the beginning of this eclipse season. So we'll have that tomorrow and the solar eclipse December 14th. Now, again, December 21st is a biggie, and I'm going to talk about that in more detail later on. Aquarius, as these two planets move into Aquarius, Aquarius' ruling planet is Uranus. Uranus is about spontaneity, and it's about social change, and about being original and innovative. And it also rules the internet, because Uranus is about electricity and power. And Uranus is also the higher octave of Mercury. So it's that higher level for social good, for personal good, for all of those reasons that we want to get out there and make changes. And let's face it, if we make a change within ourselves, the ripples goes out, and we are affecting others. So that's what's really amazing, really important. Now I'm going to start with, like I said, the horoscopes. So, hey Rose. So if you have any that you want to start with, Jackie, yay, then please let me know what signs you would like to start with, and I can get moving on that. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and begin with Aries. And then if there's others that you want me to start with, please let me know, and I will write them down over somewhere. I'll get them out of the way here. Okay, all right. Agnes, Aquarius for Pamela, and Virgo for Agnes. Okay, and I know that I have 2 Sagittarians here. Okay, 3 Sagittarians here. So, yes, thank you very much, Jackie. This was a present for me for my birthday from Teddy and his mom. And boy, look at all these yes, I knew that I had 3 Sagittarius. And I love it because it kind of reminds me of like a goddess type necklace, doesn't it? I mean, this is really cool, then with the earrings. So yes, I love this necklace. So thank you, Wendy and Teddy. That was for my birthday. All right, and we got the Leo, folks. All right, here we go. We're going with Aquarius first. All right, David's Sagittarius for you too. That makes, we have 5 Sagittarians on right now, David. I am so excited. Okay, let's go. Aquarius. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. I cannot say it enough because it's so true, especially December 21st. So your sign is in the spotlight because, Aquarius, because of that change of Saturn and Jupiter entering your sign. So, yes, if the opportunity presents itself to work with a new team or take on a new person with regard to your job, with regard to personal, go ahead and do it. The holiday season is here, and it is not the usual. But what has been the usual? Not a whole lot this year. And that's what is so amazing, that you have gone with this and done such a great job of just taking it and running with it and doing so well. There are changes now, even more, that are happening in Aquarius, and you are in the perfect place to make them happen. So you want things on an even keel with relationships, but you're also creative and innovative just as personally. So this is going to, and of course, if you have in a sun chart for Aquarius, the opposite sign is Leo. So you've got that air sign of innovation or whatever, and your opposite partnership sign is about fire and family and children and just creating that spark that makes it work. So check in with your partner and agree and restore peace in some way. There's got to be that balance. If you're single, okay, then it's time to, okay, I got Cancer. Then it's time to flirt and have a good time. Just enjoy it. This is really, really the time to enjoy. Okay, I am moving to Sagittarius next, and then I'll do Virgo for you, Agnes. It's just that right now there's 5 Sagittarians on here, and I know that fire is right there, ready to hear what these horoscopes for December are. So thank you, Agnes, for allowing me to do that first. The solar eclipse holds great promise for new opportunities for you, Sag, new beginnings, and initiate the change. You're going to be, and you're going to be feeling and presented with so many new wonderful opportunities that you may step back and say, oh, wait, I can't handle this. I don't know. This is way too much. Trust me. If the universe has presented it to you, you are ready. If you say no, obviously you're not. But the universe is going to present to you what you've been asking for. And there's been a lot of asking over the last few months as we implement this law of attraction. There's been a lot of asking of things that we would like to do over this next month. It's now going to be there. One of the things may be a job that you'll be working locally or with the community, because this is the effect that this is going to have. So this solar eclipse is affecting community. So yes, I know that you're feeling it, Jackie, because I see you out there doing so many different new things. And I love it because you embrace it. Now, can we do everything all at once? No, but definitely pick the ones that really make your heart sing first and prioritize and move from there. Focus on what you enjoy. That's the main way to sift and sort through all the opportunities that are offered to you. Holidays will be both a bargain and an expense. It's both sides. And that's okay. So just budget ahead of time, because Venus enters your sign on the 16th. That's just before Christmas. And the wonderful thing is that it's drawing people to you. If you have your own business, you may be finding that people are more drawn to you to utilize your services or your products. So take advantage of that for sure. And love favors your sign. So trust your heart. If you are in a committed relationship, just take this time to make it more expansive and loving. If not in a relationship at the time, your heart is open, you're in that attraction mode with Venus in your sign, so that offers an opportunity to meet someone. Whether it's the one or not, who knows? But if it's to have a good time and enjoy yourself, that's worth it for the holidays. Okay, Agnes, I'm doing Virgo next. Thank you so much for being patient. I really appreciate that. So, for Virgo, there is happiness at home and the end to some of your worries. If there's been some concerns, especially over the last several months, that's going to fall to the wayside and that's going to be cleared. And you may not be changing jobs or starting a fresh one yet, but vow to love what you do. And that's one of the basic laws of the law of attraction. If you are not happy in your job, you're going to take all that with you to the next one. If you can find what you love in what you do right now, you're going to take what you love in what you do to the next one. So right now, whatever it is, and I know sometimes it, Susan, I know you'll understand this. When as a teacher, there were some children, just personality-wise, that it was difficult to handle them and to communicate with them or to be with them. And I did not like how that felt, because I'm dealing with a child. And I would then sit with finding all the positive and sometimes I have to tell you, it might have been difficult, the positive aspects of this person. And as soon as I did that, as soon as I started making that list of what I liked about them and what I admired about them and their positive aspects, there was a change. There was a change in me, and that child could feel that change in me, and they changed. And that's exactly what I'm talking about with regard to a job, Virgo. If you are thinking that you want to start something new, whether it's, a side hustle, whatever it happens to be, like what you're doing. Find the positive aspects in it now. And this really applies to anyone. And then take those with you on to the next thing. It's also important for your health. If you start being unhappy with what you're doing, it's going to affect your health, because it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to be resentful or unloving. So yes, go ahead, do that positive focus. It's going to feel better. Because this holiday is different. Surprise there, right? So make it low-key, low pressure for you, and just enjoy it. Love this year has been deep and transformative and complicated. And it hasn't felt easy, and it hasn't felt like it's flowing as easily as you'd like. And it's not that you don't love this person, but maybe just stuff happens. Just stuff happens. So it's time to lighten up and laugh about it. And that is the best way to do it. I'm not even dealing with another person, but just with myself, I even laugh at myself. I don't know how many times a day with the different things that I do, and it makes it easier. In the past, I used to beat myself up about errors that I made. Now it's just like, oh, well, there she goes again. So, and if you are single, not in this relationship, that you are learning to laugh together and be together again, this is a new phase of happiness coming your way. So it's about settling in to caring about who you are, what you are, loving who you are and what you do. And that carries over into everything in life. It really, really does. Okay, we've done Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Virgo. We got to do Leo next, because I have my Leo friend on here, me and Angie. And speaking of me and Angie, we have our next tarot flow on December 12th. The link is in the comments, and we'd love for you to join us. And Ange, make some comments about that, please, because I'm moving on to the Leo horoscope, but we had such a good time last time, and the oil has been amazing, absolutely amazing. So that's just the gift of tarot flow. And for those people that were not able to make it on a Thursday evening, we now have it Saturday morning at 10 o'clock on December 12th. Okay, I have Scorpio after Cancer. Okay, Leo. You're getting a break now, Leo, after all the Capricorn pressure. And it has been, because that's been in the 6th house of work and service and health. So the solar eclipse on December 14th is all about pleasure, fun, and, yeah, us, Leo. It's because it's in Sagittarius. And for Leos, Sagittarius rules the 5th house in the Leo solar chart. And that's all about fun, family, vacations, romance, all the fun things in life. Children are in that house, so it's going to be fun. Things improve almost immediately in career, and that's because of the change with moving into these planets, moving into the partnership sector. So it's more fun. Career's more fun, and we already had that discussion with Virgo, so it is more fun. Meanwhile, take care of your health and relax. There's little things that will be cropping up. And for Leo, most of the time it's involved bones or teeth. But there are other things, of course, but that's what some of the focus has been on this year, with Saturn going through the 6th house for Leo. So you're the sign, Leo, of the one person, the sign that enjoys the holidays the most. So you make it joyful now. I know that my house is fully decorated. It was been decorated for 2 weeks. I have been so excited about Christmas. It has been so uplifting and inspiring. And you know what the beauty of it has been? Instead of saying, gee, I wish it was, and feeling the loss of what happened anything in the past, whatever it happens to be, it doesn't matter, or the changes that we've had this year. Instead, I've been embracing all of the positive experiences and Christmases that I've had in the past. Just enjoying them so much. All those memories as I sit and look at the tree and remember how my husband would love decorating, and Ruth would help him do that. And he would point to the tree and tell her where the ornaments went, and how we laughed, and just all of those memories are just so joyful right now. So the sun in Sagittarius promises, no matter what the age or circumstance, attraction. Now, if you're in a committed relationship, it just gets better. If you're not, love has aligned. There's a person out there that you can enjoy these holidays with. As I said before on Aquarius, it doesn't have to be the one. It can just be someone that you really care about and want to have a good time with. And that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Okay, we have Cancer next. Okay, Cancer. And of course, this rules the fourth house of the zodiac. It's a water sign, so it's all about home and family. So a thankless project may still not pay much, but the accolades are abundant. So you're doing some work that may not be the easiest thing to do, Cancer, and you're probably not getting paid a whole lot about it, but you have appreciation. And that appreciation counts for a lot. I know the money is always wonderful to have too, but the appreciation really counts too, to know that you matter. That's important for you, Cancer, to know that you matter. So December can be hard for you because you hate to see anyone left out of the magic, and you're feeling some of the energy of the season now for people that have had to do without or have had less for all the reasons of a pandemic. So you work hard to create the perfect holiday for those that are around you. And it's important that you create the perfect holiday for yourself. I know that you feel the impact of what's going on around you, but you can't help them by feeling less than. You can only help by feeling more than, and then you're able to share. Again, it's that full cup, sharing from a full cup. So after December 21st, you'll feel a change for the better. And you and if you're in a partnership perspective are on the brink of reaching a new depth of intimacy and understanding. So if you're single, that gets better too. Again, it's that same thing. We're seeing because of Sagittarius, we're feeling that fire and that wonderful time to have a good time and play and just enjoy it all. So Sagittarius naturally rules the ninth house of the zodiac. So this makes it's about the higher mind, and it's about being informed, and it's about philosophy. So we're getting into that fire and that fun and that wonderful stuff. So wonderful stuff. See there, that's, a technical term. So just enjoy it. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderful. So Deb, I did do Leo already, but I'm moving into Scorpio next. So you haven't missed Scorpio. So here we go, Scorpio. December solar eclipse should boost your wealth and success. Well, that's a good thing. I know any Scorpio wants to hear that. So you're a hard worker and you deserve the reward. So you have been working hard and you do deserve it. It may be a new job or it may be a raise. Whatever that happens to be, that's going to level up your income. And your family life has become easier. You've settled into this groove and it's becoming easier for you. Think long term, not just today, of course. And this is, let me explain that. Our power is in the present. Where we create is in the present and in the right now. Think long term in what you want to create. So holidays, again, are going to be different. That's going to be for every sign. Venus in your sign through mid-December brings extra charisma and sex appeal. Once it leaves Scorpio, it moves into Sagittarius. Again, up-leveling the whole season. And the whole and how Christmas is, and Christmas and Hanukkah and all the winter holidays, and it just up levels all of that. So you attract the right sort of people now, whether it's for business, whether it's personal, whatever it happens to be, Scorpio, you're in attraction mood. So it's also easy to get your way, and you like to have your way, Scorpio. You really like to have your way. You're the most intense sign of the zodiac. So know that this is a good time for up-leveling your income, the accolades, the holidays, and you. So this is really a good one. Okay, I'm moving now because I didn't see any other signs, so I'm moving back to Aries. When the sun is in Sagittarius, Aries, you have a little extra pep, a little extra, because you're a fire sign, and Sagittarius is a fire sign, and the other fire sign is Leo. So the new moon in Sagittarius on the 14th sees the opportunity for further education and travel. As I was saying before, Sagittarius rules the ninth house of the zodiac, and part of that is philosophy, education. It's the house of the higher mind, and it's also long distance or foreign travel. So you've rocked a project at work, Aries. Now put on the finishing touches, get it out there, put your touch on it, because you've got this. Make sure it has your magic on it. And you may not be gathering as usual with family for the holidays. Well, again, that's going to be for everybody. But treat yourself to some fun. It's important for that. Spoil you, spoil the kids, spoil people that you love, and just enjoy it. We're all here. If we're all together, whole, healthy, and well, even if we're not in the same place and we're not in the same area, do it. Take some time to be with someone special, even if it's just you. Treat yourself as well as you do others. Oh, go, Jackie. You signed up on Friday for New Learning. You are always on the move. I want to be like you when I grow up. I admire you so much. Taurus. The solar eclipse, December 14th, could give you a new lease on life, either financial or physical or even sexual energy. This will last 6 months. This is in Sagittarius, Taurus, so this is important. Taurus rules the second house of the zodiac that relates to money. You're finishing one cycle and entering another in your career. And this is not a bad thing. This is a good thing. This is up-leveling. Jupiter is at the top of your chart. That's where your career is. That's your career sector. And it's putting you in the public eye. It's also your ambition and how you are expressing yourself to the world. So go with the flow this holiday with people and with things. You know, there's going to be bumps in the road, no matter what. But it's how you look at it. Are you going to make it hard or are you going to make it easy? I'm choosing the easy way. Let's make it easy. Know the reason for entering relationship now. And that's really important. Is it physical? Is it love? Whatever. As long as you know what your parameters are, then you can handle that part. But understand it. Know why you're going into this relationship. Gemini. A working relationship appears to be going strong, or else it's run its course. Either way, it's on one or other end of the spectrum. So if you're looking for a job, consider anything in finance. Now, this is really important, Gemini, especially with what's happening tomorrow. Consider it in finance because Jupiter is going to be helping you now. If there's disquieting events in your family, go home, guide with humor. And it usually will relate to children because they're feeling, let's face it, kids either, if they haven't been going to school, they're being homeschooled and they've been virtual and they're feeling the pressure now. The holidays are here and it's getting a little tense for them. And so guide, direct with humor and sensitivity. So relationships are stronger than ever, and that's such a good thing because part of sheltering in place has allowed us to really see those people that we live with for who they are and develop that relationship. For some, it's not been so good, but for most of us, we've learned to appreciate those that live in our home. Any time after the 20th looks ideal for relationships for you. So if single, it could be the time, Gemini, to find that long-term relationship because life is good for you now. This lunation tomorrow really makes an impact. Okay, we've done Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. Let's do Libra. If you've got an itch to be more creative, you can soon scratch it. Don't you love that? Okay, Libra. It's time to be creative. You may not be able to leave your current job, so move to being creative for you. And you may like your current job. That has nothing to do with it, but you want a little something extra. So whatever it is that can put you in that creative mood, that puts you out there where you can expand and be more, that's what's important right now. It's rejuvenating, it's inspiring, it's just like a shot in the arm of making you feel better. Be present and helpful with family now because they need your balance. and change. Whatever change that happens in family or in your life now is all positive. It's all up-leveling. It's all expansive. The likelihood is that if you are in a partner, that they're still on a mission that means a lot to them. Okay, so if you're in a committed relationship, they're still working on something that means a lot. So just hang in there and be supportive with that. And don't give up. Don't give your heart away if you're single. There you go, Catherine. You have both in one thing. But you also are creative at home, and you've been doing a whole lot with that too. So that's what you have, that level of creativity as well as the creativity in your job. So you tend to have it all. So that's not a bad thing. That's really, really good. Okay, we did Scorpio, we did Sagittarius. Let's do Capricorn. This is a standout for you, Capricorn, because Saturn, your ruler, and Jupiter will finally leave your sign. You've been feeling the weight of that. That's been really a lot of responsibility, a lot of, you've been maybe feeling more fatigue, just feeling the weight of especially Saturn. And then luckily Jupiter's sometimes can expand the aspects of Saturn, but it also can lighten them, so depending upon what the circumstances are. But for now, they'll be lifting those restrictions, and you're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel better. So this is a big turning point for you financially and personally, and it's a happy time for younger members of your family. So it's just really going to make a big impact for you. If one of your closest relationships has been just moving along, give yourself some solitude alone or together. This is a good month. Again, Aquarius, we did, and Pisces, the last one. With the solar eclipse at the top of your chart, you could receive an unexpected opportunity for a fresh start. I'm going to say that again, Pisces. With the solar eclipse at the top of your chart, you could receive an unexpected opportunity for a fresh start. The sun at the top of your chart should have you receiving some recognition or some thanks, if not the money that goes with it. So it can be all of that. December holidays are not the same, surprise, just like everything else in 2020. So just keep it quiet, keep it low key, enjoy everybody. There could be a surprise visitor, but a surprise that's a positive thing. Someone, even if it's a call, even if it's not in person, or if it's Zoom or FaceTime. There is romantic potential, Pisces, and improving your current one, or something that's developing now. So either one can really, really work. So it sounds wonderful. It really, really sounds wonderful. So now, let me do the cards. Let me grab my cards here. Oh, I'm excited. I just love this energy that we're having now. I'm feeling the potential of things just getting better and better. I'm feeling the excitement, the lightness of things getting better and better. And I hope you are too, because it feels so good. I mean, it really, really does. Okay, I am shuffling. First we have Wendy, then Catherine, then Agnes. And again, we still have 2 more days for the Thanksgiving special, which is good for any time of the year, this reading. It doesn't matter. Any time of the year, we can be thankful for our blessings. And sometimes we overlook where they are exactly. So that's really a good one. Okay, Wendy. Okay, Wendy. Queen of Cups. Okay. This is a beautiful card for you. Number 1, this shows your amazing heart and love that you share with others. That is so good. That heart, that beautiful heart that you have. This cup is overflowing. There are so many people that rely on you to be there as their emotional support. And sometimes that can be daunting. But this card is a card of appreciation, and it also applies to students at school and your family. It can feel daunting at times. It's important for you to always keep this full. Replenish. Make sure that that cup is overflowing. So that means take care of you first. Now, some of the things that you normally might like to do, you know, whether it's a spa visit or a massage may be more restrictive right now, but that doesn't mean you can't do something else that you really enjoy and do it by yourself. Just go out there and have a good time all by yourself. That's what will be special. And I know you love your children. That has nothing to do with it. This is about you. Totally about you. Okay. Catherine. Shuffle here. And by the way, Wendy, see, I'm wearing my necklace. And I got it from the store that both of us like. Miami Twice. Okay, Catherine. Oh, wow. This is Major Arcana. This is the Hierophant. Did you have this before, Catherine? I don't know why I'm thinking that you might have had that before, or you had asked me about this card. Maybe that was what it was. And by the way, all of these cards apply to everyone. It's not just the person that's asking for it. So that's I do want you to know that, because the energy is there for everybody. So this applies to us all. This is about a spiritual connection. This is about a spiritual level of connecting. And this is about how you connect with your clients, Catherine, because it isn't just about the law and what has to be done, because you're going to follow that for sure. Okay. Maybe we just had talked about it. This is about how you approach each client with a spiritual connection along with having to have a legal connection. Teaching them how, using the universal laws on how to approach their finances and how to approach life in general and how they do that. And in each time that you do that with your clients, you're also making that application to yourself, which then feeds you and expands you, if that makes sense. So whatever you're giving, and of course, we teach what we need to know. So in giving that information and sharing that information, it's coming back to you as well and expanding how you function in that space. This is also can be about dogma, so that's why I'm using it in terms of the legal sense, because it looks like the Pope. So the church will have its rules. Yes, it is a spiritual connection, but it also has its rules with regard to that. So it's about how you employ both with what you do. And since this is a Major Arcana card, this is really that higher level, that amazing level of how not only that you are with your clients, but how you treat life in general. And it's a beautiful card. It really is a beautiful card. Wow. I'm feeling that. Just so expansive. Okay, Agnes. Okay, Agnes. This is the Six of Swords. Swords is the air sign, so it's about thoughts. No, Catherine, it's a reminder that you have to follow the rules because you are following the law. So it's about how you employ the law and the spiritual side together to do what you do. So it's not a reminder that you're too dogmatic. Not at all, because you have to be law specific. You have to be doing that, because that's why your clients come to you. But you add that extra spiritual side. That's what that means. So, Six of Swords, Agnes. This is about being on a journey in our thoughts, okay? Because this is swords, so it's about thoughts. And it looks a little daunting in terms of the card itself. But what this is saying is there's been a lot of things that maybe you've been handling right now that need to be eased. And they are. Slowly but surely, they are being eased. And you're taking it from one side to the other where there is more light over here. And in doing that, it's okay to ask for help. Maybe there's some things that have been going on that you've been wanting, and a lot of women, me included, do this, okay, I'll do it myself. I can handle this. I can do this. And we don't always ask for help. And this is saying it's okay. It's okay to let someone help ease the journey for you, help find the answers, help find the solutions, not focusing on the problem, but focusing on the solutions and moving across gently to the completion of whatever it is that you need to do. Know that there is an end to this cycle. That's what's really important, is to understand that there is an end to this cycle. And what is right here is this beautiful child is, and if you can see the card up closer, it's really about this beautiful child's face who represents spirit. So this is to let you know you're guided all the way. You're supported all the way in whatever it is that's happening right now. And you can ask for help. It's okay. Allow people to help you. Give them that gift of helping you. And that's what's really, really important. Now, next Sunday, we're going to talk about what's happening in December and the effects of that. And then I will have a reading for the 21st, for when the sun moves into Capricorn. And I will be doing the new moon solar eclipse on the 13th, because that's happening on the 14th. So this month will be focusing on the big things that are happening. You are welcome, Agnes. The big things that are happening this month in preparation for 2021. That's what's really good. Now, I'm shuffling the cards again if you're hearing this. It's because it's important for me to do one more card. So I want to do that. Okay. This is the Princess of Wands. And this is the fire sign. She's not the Queen of Wands, who is the Leo Queen. She's the Princess of Wands. She's about the inspiration and the fire that begins a new project. The theme, pretty much through all of the horoscopes that we talked about today, it was about the new change. I guess that's redundant, but the change that's happening right now. Right now, the change that's going on, and we're feeling it. And we're Wands being a fire sign, just like Sagittarius, where the sun is now, we're feeling that change. This is about grabbing it, embracing it. What can I do with this powerful energy? Where can I plant the seeds? Where can I begin the plan? How do I do that? Let me grab all this energy that I am feeling and do something positive with it. Now, does that mean that positive with it should not be that you're going to take time to meditate, because that's part of this? Of course. Everything that feels right for you right now should be embraced. Do not put it down. Please do not beat yourself up about it. Embrace anything that you're feeling. If you're not feeling the energy to move, that means the energy isn't in the right place for you to make that decision. That's what procrastination is about. It's about, okay, the energy's not aligned right now. Now, at some point it needs to be aligned. We're not talking about procrastinating for the next 6 months. I don't mean that. But find that energy. Feel the power of the energy that's happening right now. That's just so amazing and so fantastic that you can just grab it and ride it for all it's worth. And that's what this card is about. So please take advantage of it. Feel it. We'll talk more about it next Sunday when we're talking about the energy of December and how to harness that. And again, the special still applies. And the special for December will be the year ahead, 2021. But where it all starts with the energy of December. And that's starting on Tuesday. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Tuesday is December 1st. Tomorrow is the full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini. And again, it's about communication and being careful with our words, because we are going to be responsible for that. It's not about gossip. It's not about, spreading rumors or something sounds good to pass on and you have no idea if it's true or not. It's about staying informed and being true to yourself. So again, that's at 4:30 tomorrow morning is the full moon lunar eclipse. And if it's not cloudy in your area, you're seeing the full moon anyway. And again, take notice, if you have those clear skies, of Jupiter and Saturn, two bright lights in the sky moving closer and closer together. So it's really exciting times. Embrace it. Embrace it. Harness it, because it's yours. Have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. And remember, joy has your name on it. Bye now.